It's a clear, beautiful day at Shea Stadium. Today's game is going to be a great matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Hi, I'm Jerry Coleman with the play-by-play. On the mound for the New York Mets, Bobby Jones. Up first is Marvin Bernard. Into the windup, here's the pitch. 1-0. It's a line drive to the shortstop. Throw to first. He's safe. Base hit. Runner on first base. Now batting, Robbie Thompson. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Dumps it over to second. He slides, safe at second. Base hit. Runners at first and second. Next up, Barry Bonds. Up the middle. The throw to third. Under the tag. Safe. It's a base hit. Bases loaded. Up next, Matt Williams. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
Count 0-1. It's hooking. Foul. He's ready. Ground ball. Throw to first. The runner scores. He makes the out. Runner on second and third. The next batter, Dave McCarthy. Pitcher gets a sign. Foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
0-2. Pitcher gets a sign.
Strike.
A swing and a miss. Now batting, Glenn Allen Hill. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Out.
He's out. Entering the bottom of the first, the Giants lead. Up first, Lance Johnson. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Strike.
Fastball. Count 0-1. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Strike.
The 0-2 count. Into the windup, here's the pitch. Called strike. He's out of there. The next batter, Bernard Gilkey. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes. 2 balls, no strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes. 3 balls, no strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Strike.
Here's a slider. The count 3-1. Into the windup. It's on its way. And he loses him to a walk. The next batter, Rico Brogna. Hits a grounder to first.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. A runner on second. Now batting, Butch Husky.
Ball.
Count, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. A foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
He's a 3-1. The
Strike.
count's full. Pitcher gets a sign, and he loses him to a walk. Up next, Carlos Baerga. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. It hugs the first baseline.
Out.
He's nailed for an out after the first inning. The Giants score first. Up first, Sean Dunston. Here's the pitch. Grounder through the hole. Throw to
Out.
first. He makes the out. The bases are cleared. Now batting, Kurt Manwaring. Into the windup. Here it comes. What a pitch. 0-1. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike.
1-2. Here's the windup. The pitch. Ball is hit. Throw to first.
Safe.
He's safe. A base hit. Runner at first base. Up next, Mark Leiter.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. It hugs the first baseline.
Out.
Throw to first. He makes the play. Runner on second. The next batter, Marvin Bernard. He sets.
Ball.
Count 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike.
It's a changeup. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
2-2. An infield hit. Throw to
Out.
first base. He's nailed for an out. The side retired in order. It's the bottom of the second. The Giants 1. New York Mets 0. Up first is Todd Hundley. Into the windup. Here it comes. Ground ball. Throw to first base.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. The bases are cleared. Up next, Edgardo Alfonso. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Count 0-1. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. A
Strike.
slider. The 0-2 count.
Ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. A solid shot.
Out.
Routine play. The bases are cleared. The next batter, Ray Ordonez. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1-0.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. That one rolls foul. Here's the pitch. Foul.
Strike.
Swings and misses for the out. The side retired in order. And here we go to the top of the third. The Giants lead. Up first is Robbie Thompson. Into the windup, here's the pitch. What a pitch! Count 0-1.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
2-1. Into the windup, it's on its way.
Ball.
He's a 3-1. Looks like they're going to walk him. The next batter, Barry Bonds. A solid shot. He throws to first. Not in time. Base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Matt Williams.
Strike.
Count 0-1.
Ball.
Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. He sets.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. What a pitch! The count 2-2. Called strike. He's out of there. Next up, Dave McCarthy. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. He sets. Line drive. This one rolls to the wall. He scores! Here's the throw home. It's the second runner scoring. It's an RBI double. A runner on second. The next batter, Glenn Allen Hill.
Ball.
1-0. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the windup. The pitch. Ball is hit. He's got it. Throw to first. He's out. Runner in scoring position. Now batting, Sean Dunston. He's ready.
Strike.
Count 0-1. Foul. Here's the pitch.
Strike
A swing and a miss. In the middle of the third, the Giants lead. Up first, Bobby Jones. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Strike.
0-1.
Strike.
0-2. Into the windup. Here it comes. That one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here it comes. It hugs the first baseline.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. The bases are cleared. Up first is Lance Johnson. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count, 1 ball, no strikes. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Throw to first.
Out.
He makes the play. The bases are clear. Now hitting, Bernard Gilkey.
Strike.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Ball.
Count, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Down the line it goes.
Out.
He makes the play. At the end of the third, the Giants add 2 runs. Up first is Kurt Manwaring. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Count, 0-1. Into the windup. Here it comes. Foul. He pops that one.
Out.
He makes the play. Now batting, Mark Leiter.
Ball.
Count, 1-0. Into the windup, here's the pitch. He hits it.
Out.
He makes the out. The bases are cleared. Up next, Marvin Bernard. He's 1 for 2. On the mound for the New York Mets, Jerry DiPoto. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Way outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count, 2-0. Line drive. Base hit. Runner at first base. Up next, he's 1 for 1. Robbie Thompson. He sets. Foul ball.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Routine fly. Base hit. Runners at first and second. Now batting, Barry Bonds.
Strike.
Split-fingered fastball. Count 0-1. Pitcher gets a sign. It's an infield hit. Base hit. Bases are loaded. The next batter, Matt Williams. Here's the windup. The pitch. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. A foul ball. He's ready.
Ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A slicing line drive to right field. This one rolls to the wall. Runner scores. The second runner scores. Here's the throw home. Another runner scores. An RBI triple. Runner in scoring position. Next up, he's 1 for 2. Dave McCarthy.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Fastball, 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. In the 4th inning, the Giants lead. Up first is Rico Bronya. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul.
Strike.
Curveball. 0-2. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. Strikes him out. Next up, Butch Husky. Into the windup. Here it comes. High fly, center field.
Out.
He's out. Next up, Carlos Baerga. He's 0 for 1 in today's game.
Strike.
Count 0-1.
Ball.
1-1. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Ball.
Count 2-1.
Strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
3-2. He takes his base. The next batter, Todd Hundley.
Ball.
Count 1-0.
Strike.
1-1. He sets. It's an infield hit. That's in there for a base hit. Runners on first and second. Now batting, Edgardo Alfonso. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Pitcher gets a sign.
Ball.
2-0. Pitcher gets a sign. Line drive. Throw to first.
Safe.
He's safe at first. Base hit. Bases are loaded. Now batting, Ray Ordonez.
Ball.
1-0. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. He's ready.
Ball.
3-1. Here's the pitch. It's a line drive to the shortstop. The runner scores. The second runner scores. RBI single. Runners at the corners. Now batting, Jerry DiPoto. Infield hit. Throw to first. He's nailed for an out. After 4 innings of play, the Giants add 3 runs. Up first is Glenn Allen Hill. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Count 0-1. Hits a grounder to first. Throw to
Out.
first. He's nailed for an out. The bases are clear. Now batting, Sean Dunston. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
What a pitch! Count 0-1. Here's the pitch. Foul. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. A solid shot.
Out.
Routine play. Next up, Kurt Manwaring. He's 1 for 2. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
Count 0-1.
Strike.
Took something off of it. 0-2. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball.
2-2. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
3-2. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Strike.
Swung on and missed. The side retired in order. In the 5th inning, the Giants 6, New York Mets 2. Up first, Lance Johnson. He's 0 for 2. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
Low and outside. Count, 1 ball, no strikes.
Strike.
That was a slider. Count, 1-1. Into the windup. It's on its way. That one rolls foul. That one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here it comes. There it goes. A deep drive to the outfield.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. Next up, Bernard Gilkey. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. It's a line drive to the shortstop. Throw to first.
Safe.
He's safe at first. Base hit. Runner at first base. The next batter, Rico Bronya.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Pitcher gets a sign.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. He pops that one.
Out.
He's nailed for an out.
Safe.
Safe at first. Runner at first base. The next batter, Butch Husky. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Throw to first.
Safe.
He's safe. That's in there for a base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Carlos Baerga. He's ready.
Strike.
0-1.
Ball.
1-1. On the mound for the San Francisco Giants, Rod Beck. He's ready.
Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
The count's full. Here's the pitch. Line drive.
Out.
He's out. After 5 innings of play, the Giants lead. Up first, Rod Beck. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Ball.
Count 1-0. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Took something off of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Into the windup. It's on its way. Routine fly. Runner on first base. Up first, Marvin Bernard. He's 2 for 3. On the mound for the New York Mets, John Franco. A slicing line drive to right field. It hits the wall. Double. Runner on second and third. Now batting, Robbie Thompson. Here's the windup, the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's the windup, the pitch.
Ball.
2-0. Foul ball. There's a deep drive to left field. Off the wall. A runner scores. It's the second runner scoring. An RBI triple. Runner on third. Now batting, Barry Bonds. Here's the pitch. There it goes, a deep drive to the outfield. It's off the wall. Runner scores. The throw to third. Safe at third. An RBI triple. Runner in scoring position. Up next, Matt Williams. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
3 balls, 1 strike. He's ready. It's hooking. Foul. Strikes him out. Next up, he's 1 for 3. Dave McCarthy.
Strike.
Change up. Count 0-1.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. He hits it. Throw to first. He's nailed for an out. He scores. The next batter, Glenn Allen Hill. Here's the windup, the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Into the windup, it's on its way. It's a line drive to the shortstop.
Out.
He makes the out. In the middle of the 6th inning, the Giants 10, New York Mets 2. Up first is Todd Hundley. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Hits a grounder to first. Base hit. Runner at first base. Now hitting, Edgardo Alfonso. He's 1 for 2. He sets. Bunted it. Throws to second. He slides. Safe at second. Safe at first. That's in there for a base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Ray Ordonez. He's ready. Popped up.
Out.
He's nailed for an out.
Out.
Double play. Runner at first base. The next batter, John Franco.
Ball.
Count 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2-0. He's ready.
Ball.
The count 3-0. He takes his base. Now batting, Lance Johnson.
Ball.
Count 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2-0.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the windup. The pitch. Foul ball. Here's the windup. The pitch. And he loses him to a walk. Up next, Bernard Gilkey. He's 1 for 2. He's ready. Off the crack of the bat.
Out.
He's out. After 6 full innings, the Giants add 4 runs. Up first is Sean Dunston. He smacked it.
Out.
Routine play. The bases are cleared. Now batting, Kurt Manwaring. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
1-0.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
The count 3-0. A slicing line drive to right field. Off the wall. The throw to third. Safe. There's a triple. Runner in scoring position. Now batting, Rod Beck. Here's the pitch.
Out.
Routine play. Safe at third. Runner on third. Now batting, Marvin Bernard. He's ready. Line drive. The runner scores. It's off the wall. It's an RBI double. Runner on second. Now hitting. He's 3 for 3. Robbie Thompson. He hits it. Throw to first base.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. In the middle of the 7th inning, San Francisco Giants 11, the Mets 2. Up first, Rico Brogna. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
That was a slider. He's a 3-1. And he loses him to a walk. Now hitting. He's 1 for 2. Butch Husky. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count 1-0.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. He's ready.
Ball.
3-0. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
He's a 3-1. Here's the windup. The pitch. Base on balls. Now hitting. Carlos Baerga. He's 0 for 2. Here's the windup. The pitch. There it goes. A deep drive to the outfield.
Out.
He makes the play. Runners on first and second. Now hitting. Todd Hundley. He's 2 for 3. A slicing line drive to right field.
Safe.
He's nailed for an out. Safe at second. Runners on first and second. Next up, he's 2 for 3. Edgardo Alfonso. He's ready. He pops that one. Throw to
Out.
first. He's nailed for an out. As we go to the top of the 8th inning, the Giants add 1 run. Up first, he's 4 for 4. Barry Bonds. Here's the pitch. It's a deep drive to right field.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. Now batting, Matt Williams. On the mound for the New York Mets, Doug Henry. Into the windup. It's on its way. It's hooking. Foul. Into the windup. Here it comes. That one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
1-2. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Ball.
The count 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Strike
A
three.
swing and a miss. Up next, Dave McCarthy. He's 1 for 4. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Strike.
It's a let-up. Count 1-1.
Ball.
Inside. Count 2-1.
Strike.
Change up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Low and inside. The count's full. Into the windup. It's on its way. Called strike. He's out of there. The side retired in order. In the middle of the 8th, the Giants lead. Up first, he's 1 for 3. Ray Ordonez. Here's the windup. The pitch. Line drive. Throw to first.
Out.
He makes the play. Now batting, Doug Henry. Ground ball. Throw to first. Runner at first base. Now batting, Lance Johnson.
Ball.
1-0. There's a hard shot to first. Dumps it over to second. Safe. He's safe at first. Base hit. Runners at first and second. Now batting, Bernard Gilkey. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Count 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a hard shot to first.
Out.
He makes the out. Safe. Runners on first and third. The next batter, Rico Bronya. Here's the pitch. He pops that one.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. After 8 full innings of play, the Giants 11, New York Mets 2. Up first, Glenn Allen Hill. This guy is 0 for 3 in today's game. Into the windup. Here it comes. A foul.
Strike.
0-2. Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Swings and misses for the out. Now batting, Sean Dunston. Here's the pitch. It's a hit. He's got it. Throw to first. He makes the out. Now batting, Kurt Manwaring. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1-0. Line drive. He throws to first. He's nailed for an out. The side retired in order. In the middle of the ninth, the Giants 11, New York Mets 2. Up first is Butch Husky. Into the windup, here's the pitch. He smacked it.
Out.
He's out. The bases are cleared. Now batting, Carlos Baerga. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
He threw a slider. 0-1.
Ball.
1-1. Off the crack of the bat.
Out.
He makes the out. Now batting, Todd Hundley. It's hooking. Foul.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive.
Out.
He robs him of a hit. The Giants win.